test.
Testing.
Test. Hello, test.
Welcome to Wrestlemania Backlash. I'm of course Michael Boone, joined by my colleague Troy Graves and special guest commentator, the North American champion Enzo Illinois.
And what a stacked arena we have, and of course we have Enzo, of all people, joining us here tonight.
Yes, I
Enzo,
am here.
You sure you don't have anything better to do?
Gentlemen, let's focus on this. We have our first match of the night. Cage match for the tag team title. Usually versus $30. But also, let's not forget, tonight, in our main event, it will be Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that, Michael Cole. I'm honestly astonished to see two such great men in the ring together, and I can't wait to see how the end of it happens.
But also, we can't forget about the strong rivalry between Liv Morgan and Eva Marie, with Sasha Banks walking out of SmackDown.
Sasha showing true weakness, but instead of talking about that, we should take our attention to the steel cage.
Okay.
And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have just been informed that this will be now a handicapped match for Usos. Will be taking on Dolph Ziggler. Unfortunately, last night in their match, Robert Roode was injured and is no longer able to compete in this match.
Yeah,
definitely a shame for the glorious one.
Yeah.
And that is.
Oh, and welcome into the ring. It is Dolph Ziggler. I mean, tonight he's alone, but I mean, he looks in great shape.
And of course he does. He's a world-class athlete.
And like I said, unfortunately, he will not be competing with Robert Roode. So there he is, alone tonight, going into this almost blind.
I mean, Michael, don't you feel like it's kind of unfair that he's going to have to compete by himself?
Enzo, let's get this one thing straight. Currently, Dolph Ziggler is going blind. So how could this affect the Usos? Usos have a tag partner. They have Jimmy or Jay, whoever was on the apron. But Dolph is alone by himself. And if Dolph needs a tag, that's not going to go very well.
Exactly. I mean, Jimmy and Jey Uso both have an escape route when they need it, and there's Dolph right there who's not going to be able to do anything when he is in pain and hurt.
Not being able to do anything, gentlemen, this is the show-off. He's the next Shawn Michaels in my book, and he's easily going to take this for his team. Sure, there's a minor injury, but that's just going to mean his win is going to be oh so sweet when he takes the Tag Team Championships.
Now, the standing ovation for the Usos, WWE Tag Team Champions.
I mean, I've seen a lot of work going on with these two. I mean, I've seen them every night come out and prove themselves, and I really think that they deserve to keep their titles.
And of course, Bloodline, Usos are one part of the Bloodline, meaning Roman Reigns on SmackDown yesterday night should stay in artifact.
Say, Enzo, you were in the ring with Jimmy just a couple of weeks ago. How would you prepare a match against this Uso?
I mean, honestly, there isn't really a way to prepare for this type of match. You just kind of have to go in there and do what you can do best. And I think Dolph Ziggler might be able to do that tonight.
But gentlemen, you have to realize one thing. Even though there's a team effort, if Dolph has it, he could just immediately run for the door. Because the stipulation is pinfall, submission.
Immediately run for the door. Cole, look, they're cornering him. He's not running anywhere.
Yeah, I don't really think he has a chance here. I mean, they're pushing him into the ring. Jimmy Uso saying one and done.
But you guys have to understand, they're not really focused on Dolph. Dolph could simply jump the cage and both feet to
They're not focused on Dolph. Cole, look at what you're seeing. They just cornered him. They are extremely cocky going into here. They know exactly what to say.
I mean, truthfully, I think these men would have came in this ring cocky even if Robert Roode was here. I mean, who really knows?
And the double team from the Usos immediately. The Usos immediately in advantage of Dolph Ziggler, taking him out, staying in control of this match.
Oh, and Jimmy Uso trying to escape the cage.
You know, Jimmy took a little bit to... He was looking around. He didn't know what was happening. Jimmy's playing this very stupid. He was right at the door. He could have escaped right there. He's letting Dolph get his offense in, but oh, nice strike.
And now, currently, Dolph is fighting back. Dolph is taking the fight to the Usos. and the ovation and cheering from the crowd here for WrestleMania Backlash.
And there's that 2-on-1 assault.
Oh, and Jimmy looking to escape. Oh, never mind. Maybe he's looking for something else.
No way.
Don't do this. Oh! With the frog splash, the double frog splash to Dolph Ziggler.
And no, that was an Uso splash from the top of the cage.
Dolph is laid out from here. From that extraordinary... Oh! Super kick! And this 2-on-1 assault could be finished here.
And Corey,
Chase looking on.
Exactly what I was saying in the beginning of the match. Eventually, no matter what happens, the 2-on-1 is going to catch up.
I mean,
it's two people on one person. It's going to catch up on Dolph at some point. Exactly proving what I said.
Dolph Ziggler's just lifeless body laying there as Jimmy and Jay are just looking for something else to do to put him away.
And Jay Uso went for a Uso splash.
Oh!
Super kick.
Super kick.
As you were saying, gentlemen.
And Jimmy there in disbelief.
However,
you cannot stop the show off.
The Usos are tandem.
Dolph setting up. What's he gonna do next?
And Jimmy Uso just laid out.
What is in the head of the show off?
Oh, zigzag! Zigzag by
Now,
Dolph Ziggler.
What a zigzag that was, but now here's what has to happen. Dolph needs to not focus on them. He needs to get out of the ring and win the title. Oh, and the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is...
I don't think he's going to let him go anywhere.
Making his presence known. We all saw that he was taking a break from WrestleMania Backlash, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to help his boys win.
And the Usos behind him, and Dolph Ziggler doesn't even know they are to their...
Super kick!
Super kick.
Wait a minute. He looks like a double down.
Corey, I think they both did a super kick at the same time.
I think Dolph had a last-ditch effort. He tried to go for the super kick. Jimmy definitely got more.
I think Jimmy hit the super kick and Dolph just didn't... I think he tried it and it just didn't connect.
But the Usos are staying in the ring. They want to show off. They don't want to win this. They want to win it, but they're more focused on attacking Dolph right now.
They're sending a message. This rivalry has been going on for months.
I got this one. Kid boy.
And of course, Usos just surrounding the lifeless body of Dolph Ziggler after that almost double super kick.
Oh!
A makeshift RKO off the top.
Oh, I believe that was a 3D.
And paying homage to Randy Orton. And now, I think that's Jey Uso climbing the cage. Now Jimmy Uso is also climbing the cage.
It seems like Jay had a lot of struggle. He's just going for the door. Who's following his footsteps
one
here?
and done. The Usos have just exited the ring, retaining the WWE World Tag Team Championship.
I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, I feel like this was kind of unfair to Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler just laid out, just lifeless in the middle of the ring after that beatdown by the Usos.
I mean, I guess that's what it is. I mean, Dolph Ziggler really did show off there, but it wasn't enough to face both of the Usos in one match by himself.
If only he had the glorious one.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, the next match is going to be AJ Styles versus Vince McMahon's protege, Austin Theory. What do you guys think about that match?
I mean,
phenomenal one versus the protege. It's going to be a good one to see.
But honestly, could we see the chairman getting involved?
I mean, we've seen it happen plenty of times. What do you think, Enzo?
I mean, I could see that happening. I mean, the chairman even got involved in my match against Austin Theory for the title. There's a very high chance that Vince McMahon will get into this match. Oh, making the way to the ring, it's Mr. McMahon.
One, two. 1, 2.
Oh, and here he comes. Looking great as always.
Well, talk about people looking great as always, Enzo, you forgot to announce the man sitting in between us, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
And speaking of not great, traffic was awful out there, and I had to share a car ride with Theory and Vince.
Ooh, how did that go?
Horrible. I'm rooting for AJ Styles to take out Austin Theory. You know, AJ, you said Dolph is the next me, but if you ask me, it's gonna be AJ Styles.
I saw the Raw broadcasting, and you were really on his side against the Kevin Owens match.
And I was even backstage telling him how to do the old moves.
You don't think we'll see a super kick?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm gonna be the next you. I will be the next Heartbreak Kid.
Enzo. Shut up, please. Right now, we're in the midst of the protege, Austin Theory.
I mean, Enzo, you always could be the next Road Dogg, but Austin Theory, he doesn't want to be the next anybody. he wants to be the first Austin Theory.
I mean, yeah, but how much can that bring him to? Like, where can he go with that?
He can go to greatness.
He can go anywhere he wants with Mr. McMahon by his side.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Whoa. When you're next to a man with so much power, you can do anything.
Right, I don't know. I think AJ should bring some backup. When I fought the McMahons, I had God on my side, but I don't think he's here for Styles.
Enzo, go dust off the chairman's seat for him.
I guess not. So, we better back away before you get a pink slip. Austin Theory looking as cocky as always. The last time we saw Austin Theory in ring action is when he took The Miz out of competition for good.
I guess Miz TV has now gotten its cancellation.
And if some guy wants to cancel the reign of the blue chip prospect, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. And nothing about AJ is a rookie here, Corey.
Oh, definitely.
This guy,
the experience he has.
For example, he's a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the same as Brock Lesnar. And he's here to win championship gold in the WWE.
Taking in the cheers.
Of course, in a WWE store, you can buy your AJ Styles t-shirts and your action figures.
Hanzo, you look like a fan. Go buy it.
If you really like AJ, then you can buy his gloves. However, I don't think anybody's going to be buying any Mr. McMahon or Austin Theory t-shirts.
Not after this match.
Who knows, maybe Theory has a pair. Ready, you go. After that war he waged against Kevin Owens, do you think AJ Styles is mentally and physically prepared for this?
I don't think anyone is mentally and physically prepared against Kevin Owens. That's just the thrill of professional wrestling.
It is Austin Theory. I'd say he's less aggressive than Kevin Owens, but he definitely is smarter. He has more ring awareness.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you there. Look, we should stop focusing on Austin Theory right now and focus on AJ Styles. Look how good he looks right now in the ring. I mean, he looks like he's been really working on his outfit and his body type, and I think he can prove to us tonight that he is better than Austin Theory and Mr. McMahon.
Maybe he can. Maybe he can make sure you're not stalking him in the gym. But hey, it's time to start.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Stare down from these two. Oh!
Whoa, and a suplex! Austin Theory trying to end this early.
Right, Mr. McMahon, look at him. He's jumping for joy here. Well, he can't really jump anymore. He has bad knees.
Austin Theory, I think, a little mad that he got out at 1.
Austin Theory's always mad.
He's telling him to get up. I think he's looking to do something.
But Styles, though, taking the fight, that's what... So they raise us Southern boys. We got to make sure the Fist can get the job done, and I think they are. It's AJ Styles, right hand cracking on the face of Austin Theory.
Oh, come on, Sean. Stop fangirling over AJ.
Austin Theory getting onto the outside.
Stop fangirling over Mr. McMahon, Graves.
Hey, he writes the checks.
Stop fangirling.
Ooh, a dive taking out Austin Theory. Right where he stood. The Theory sent it to the barricade. His back crashing there.
Mr. McMahon booing AJ Styles.
And now Mr.
Of course,
McMahon
why would he fear?
Face to face. Come on, AJ, let's get this done.
Mr. McMahon begging AJ Styles to do something, saying he dares him.
I don't know why Styles would try.
Hey, who knows? He always has a job offer back in TNA, doesn't he? He
Oh!
could risk it.
Oh, and he punched
Oh!
Mr. McMahon! This is kind of giving me a flashback to my match against Austin Theory.
Wait a minute. I think he's setting up for more. What's he doing here?
And you're in theory just watching on.
Back into the ring.
What kind of protege are you? When you can't even help.
You can bring him.
In theory, doing the right thing. Checking to see if Mr. McMahon's okay. Hell, I want to know if he's
Mr.
okay.
McMahon, or is he just
You
trying to
say
take a
that's
break
the
from
right
match?
thing. You say that's the right
course
thing,
that's the
but
right
I don't
thing.
really know.
Enzo, he's
I
over
mean-
70.
I mean, yeah, but is it really the right thing to do during your own match? I mean, he's
Hey.
just giving AJ Styles time to recuperate and get ready.
I mean, Graves, you also have to remember, Mr. McMahon was asking for that punch. He was daring AJ to do something.
Right?
I think Theory's following suit, and he takes that hit.
course
But
he's
Theory
not.
getting some-
Austin Theory telling him he'll pay for what he did to his.
So it's what? Enzo, you talk too much. You don't even know what you're saying anymore. Theory is ready to end this match.
He is. And I don't know. Who could call Vince Theory's a lot of things? People normally call him Theory's boss because that's what he is. Theory really is Vince McMahon's lackey. Freak caught in the crossfire there a bit. AJ taking some time to get up now.
I think Austin Theory knows exactly what to do.
Favoring those ribs of his. And
Ooh.
Clothesline.
Sling him to the outside. Wait.
to the outside. I think AJ was able to catch
Yeah.
himself. But that
That
was
was the
even
inside.
worse.
What are you
He just
talking
went
about?
Back first onto that apron there, and that could have broke his spine.
Oh, quiet down, Enzo. You never shut up.
That was me there, Graves.
Suplex by Austin Theory. He's going
Wait a
for the
minute.
pin.
I think AJ's head is
he's
leaning
on
on the
the
rope
rope.
though.
Austin Theory just won't accept that.
Trying to pull him in. Ooh, he just sends AJ into the other side of the turnbuckle. Holding on to the ropes there. What does Theory have in mind now?
Taunting him. Yeah, show him who's the true man of WWE.
Oh, and
Who's
just
the
punches
future?
it right into the turnbuckles.
But Styles has the upper hand now, Graves. I think it might be. Wait a minute, what's this? And ooh, a Pele kick. Hitting him right into the nose. And he's setting
wait a
up for another
second.
one. And a second Pele
Oh.
kick.
Oh, come on, Theory, not like this. It's just a mere kick,
Theory kicking out of 2 Pele kicks.
as he should.
AJ Styles trying to figure out what he has to do next to put Austin Theory away. I mean, what else can he really do to put Austin Theory away? I think he's pulled out every trick in the book.
Of course he
Yeah,
hasn't.
yeah.
There's still the Styles Clash, the thing that he does on the top. There's also the phenomenal
did he
forearm,
even connect
Enzo.
with all of that Pele kick? Because you have to remember, normally a kick to a face, that puts someone out for good.
My bad, Corey. I don't really pay attention to other wrestlers because I only focus on myself.
You've never seen a Spiral Tap?
No, I don't watch him. I only watch my matches in reverse.
That must be a very boring Sunday.
And AJ saying that this is it now. Austin Theory Wrestlemania Backlash. He may have wanted Mania, but here tonight, it's not going to look too pretty for him.
Oh, and AJ Styles hitting him with an elbow.
That was no elbow. That was a
Enzo,
phenomenal
it's a
forearm.
phenomenal forearm, Enzo.
Wait a minute, but wait. Stop
I
arguing.
don't know what
with
that
Enzo.
is. Oh, Ratio rolling through, but getting hit with a Pele kick.
Pele kick right there. One for another pinfall attempt, I think.
One.
Styles is loving his
Two.
kicks.
Oh, and
That's a
kick out at
kick
two.
That was about a 2.5 right there.
That was a close
I don't know.
one.
Bear Theory is getting the stamina. The fans are calling for another one there, AJ. I think they want to see it again.
Thinking right now, what else can I do?
Rolling up. Glove there.
All I'm saying, Enzo, the next time he tries to hit it, pronounce it right. It's the phenomenal forearm.
Okay. Phenomenal forearm!
There you go.
Oh, and it's going for the pin. One,
That has to be it.
2, 3, and that's it. Ring the bell.
You got it a bit too fast there, but regardless, AJ Styles taking on the big win.
AJ Styles proving himself tonight, showing that no matter what the odds are, if there's a Mr. McMahon involved, he will prove himself after and after again. And that's why he is champion.
Can't really take
Prove
it.
himself. Oh, prove himself. He assaulted that 70-year-old man.
I think he deserved it. I think Mr. McMahon deserved everything he got tonight.
Enzo, do you not have a hint of respect for the man who writes your checks?
I mean, he might write my checks, but I don't lie.
I mean, you're just a loser who rewatches your own matches.
Excuse me? I'm a champion.
Graves, at least he has matches to rewatch.
Hey,
Exactly. Wasn't
Step
your
back by an
NXT
injury.
round in 2014?
I was set back by an injury.
There's nothing to do. Wait a minute. Mr. McMahon hopping up. Mr. McMahon is furious. He's storming into the ring. I think he's gonna chase after AJ.
Mr. McMahon telling him to come over here and saying, "How dare you do what you just did to me?"
There's Mr. McMahon, he's the owner. He doesn't like getting humiliated. I mean, that hasn't happened since, like, what? The days of Stone
Oh,
Cold?
phenomenal forearm!
Taken out. Vince McMahon. Decking the chairman. And of course, the refs are there to break it up. Vince signs their checks. They don't want him getting hurt.
The refs over there checking on Vince McMahon. I mean, he is a 70-year-old man. He can't really take that impact.
Oh, now you're mentioning that. Now you care about his feelings.
You guys always
See,
argue
Enzo-
like this?
Chienzo, this is my problem with you. You might be the North American champion, but if I was champion, I would be every America.
But it's okay, you'll never be champion, so that won't happen.
I think we can all agree that was a amazing match. Dare I say phenomenal.
I mean, truthfully, it was. I can agree with you there. I mean, he showed everything he had to show to impress everybody in this arena. Congrats, AJ.
I don't know about showing everything. I think AJ had a bit of untapped potential there. Didn't use that Styles clash there tonight.
Well, I mean,
Up next,
that was
the
such a great match.
Intercontinental Championship match between Dean Ambrose and John Morrison. Now remember, this rivalry, it goes all the way back to NXT. Remember, on the very first episode, John Morrison defeated Dean Ambrose to get an NXT Championship match. He lost that. He lost his North American Championship match. So Morrison, he went to the main roster. Only for Dean to beat him at WrestleMania Night 1 to become the Intercontinental Champion. And tonight, this is all about redemption for Dean Ambrose. No, not Dean Ambrose. My bad there. This is all about redemption for John Morrison. He blames Dean Ambrose, saying Ambrose is taking away his opportunities from him.
I mean, I don't disagree with him. I mean, everything he's done has been upshadowed by Dean.
Whoa. Morrison is a big time, not only is he a movie star, but he is a parkour artist. He is amazing every step of the way.
He's
But
also a sore
meanwhile,
loser.
Ambrose
think
is
you're
just a
fucking.
nutcase.
mean a nutcase, Graves?
Morrison's a true moist maker. Unlike you, Enzo.
There is
Okay,
a poll
I'd
on
rather
YouTube.
be the North American champion than a moist whatever you just said.
Yeah, but no, guys, forget about that. There's a poll going on right now to see who people think is going to walk out as the Intercontinental Champion, whether or not it's going to be Dean Ambrose and John Morrison. And personally, I'm calling it right down the middle, Graves. It's going to be Ambrose.
No, I 100% disagree with you. Tonight, your Intercontinental Championship will be changed into John Morrison's hands, and you can bet on that.
Morrison,
Finally, you said something somewhat logical.
Just me or YouTube gone insane. I mean, Morrison lost at Mania, then he lost the rematch at SmackDown.
But you know what? 2 wrongs always make a right. So I think tonight he will win.
Enzo, it's third time is the charm.
Oh. My bad. I meant...
Where's Cole when you need him most?
Yeah, Ambrose, though, he's been mighty fine.
He's been a heck of a champion. Yeah.
We are. Indeed. Ambrose has been one hell of an Intercontinental Champion, bringing back glory and prestige to the championship.
Prestige, glory, Sean, are you okay? He's made a mockery of the championship.
By beating John Morrison and a local competitor. No, he's won all of his matches ever since gaining the championship.
However, I agree with you. The thing is about Dean Ambrose is he wanted this match. His opponent tonight, John Morrison, left the arena. He didn't want the match.
And look at him. He is...
I don't know. I think you might be a bit biased. After all, Morrison did give you workout tips to get abs like his.
John Morrison making his way down the ring. I mean, he looks phenomenal.
You're thinking about AJ Styles there. Morrison, the guru of greatness. He's the Friday Night Delight. I'm pretty sure he has like, what, 60 other nicknames? Enzo, you guys know any of them? I call himself
on.
Abraham Lincoln.
All you have to know is that he is one moisty man.
But he's going to have to be critical in this match against Dean Ambrose.
Hey, he's had his slips.
And
As every good parkourist knows, one jump, and that's the win.
And John Morrison performed like he did yesterday on SmackDown and maybe walked out of the arena. We're gonna have still John Morrison is not our Intercontinental Champion.
Here he is, the Intercontinental Champion. Lunatic Fringe, the Wild Thing.
Or as our announcer called him, the International Champion.
Dean Ambrose does represent nations all over the world. Well, he said it doesn't matter what nation he goes to, there's going to be blood spill in them. Let's look at that beautiful Intercontinental title.
This man is a phony. He does not deserve to hold that title. He doesn't even deserve to be in a ring. He's a lunatic.
He's a total nutcase.
I mean, a bunch of our champs are total nutcases. You see the bloodline?
Very true.
Of course, speaking of that, Ambrose does have history with the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Do you think it's only a matter of time until the Universal Champion will come after Ambrose?
I mean, that could happen tonight. Who knows? Anything could happen.
Wondering if Ambrose has it in the back of his mind, but more importantly, what he has in his mind is beating the crap out of John Morrison. For me, Dean Ambrose is a modern-day Cactus Jack. He'll do anything wild. He'll do anything violent. Graves, Enzo, what do you guys think about who's coming out of this match with the Intercontinental Championship?
Definitely
Honestly,
John Morrison. He brings prestige into the Intercontinental Championship.
And what about you, Cole?
You're underway.
Ooh, Ambrose sent to the outside immediately. Graves is not wrong there, saying Morrison has this, potentially. Because, of course, he has just sent the champion out the ring.
I mean, if you ask me, I think America's wanted is going to be your champion when he walks out of this match.
And of course, just like that, the champion, Dean Ambrose, is already back in control of this match.
In control, is Morrison not warmed up yet? Because Morrison has just sent Ambrose out of the ring again. I don't really know if I'm too big of a fan of this strategy. I think this is a bit reckless. You can go for these high offense aerial moves, but you have to remember, when you take it to the outside, when you make it into a brawl, that is the environment Dean Ambrose will thrive best into.
Yeah. But Johnny is a game changer. He's going to make an impact. He is all elite, and we just saw that right here.
Hey, great. So, if he's the best, then how come he left the arena yesterday? And he's face-to-face with Dean Ambrose.
He didn't want to talk to this disgusting crowd.
I don't know what you think, but to me it looks like Morrison's moving fast, like he's fueled by nitro.
And that might have been the mistake that just costed John Morrison. He let Dean Ambrose have that breather, have that room to get fresh air and recover.
Oh, and Dean Ambrose just beat the life out of John Morrison.
And John Morrison back in control of this match.
Morrison going for a drop kick there, but Ambrose, I think, may have made it out the way in time as Morrison rolls back in.
Rolling in.
You can't out-brawl Dean Ambrose, but you can certainly out-wrestle him. What's this? These two men circling up again, attempting to lock up now, but ooh! Ambrose planting Morrison into the ground and sending him out, bouncing off the table there. I mean, he's right in front of us now. You want to wave hi to him, Graves?
And gentlemen, I think we all agree where John Morrison messed up is where he let Dean Ambrose have that long of a
wait, guys, we might need to get up.
Oh!
Ooh! Just taking out Morrison there. But Graves, I'm kind of surprised you didn't get caught in the crossfire there. Thanks, ref. Who you should be looking out for is John Morrison, who just got absolutely planted into our table there. We'll stop breaking the count. He wants to make this last. He wants this beating to go on. It's pure violence and destruction. Ooh. Ambrose sent back first into the barricade there. I don't think he was expecting that. Now what does Morrison have in mind? Ambrose now limping, going back into the ring now.
And Morrison maybe try to get out that count-out victory, but we have to remember, title's not changed hands unless Morrison can submit or pin the 1-3 on Dean.
Here in the WWE Championships can only change hand via pinfall or submission. Those are the only two ways to win them. Ooh, Morrison with a kick. He got hit with a nice shot to the gut there, but that kick definitely left its mark on Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose
Of
being
course
pushed
it
out
is.
to the ring.
Ambrose here stumbling.
I mean, he's stumbling. He just sent Morrison through this table. I think Morrison might be severely injured.
Hey.
And once again, Morrison's letting Dean Ambrose have that room to catch his
Wait a
breath
minute.
and catch
Is
up.
he bringing the fight over here again? Might have to. Back a little, boys. Ooh, Morrison. Still getting him. He's bringing him up here. They have planned now.
These two men. Oh! That
Was a
parkour
nice parkour.
athleticism.
And he does it again.
And the referee's now on a count of 5.
I don't think
Everyone
Morrison's
go
hit the floor
crazy.
yet. Morrison
Yeah.
treating this like a Royal Rumble, but wait a minute. What does Dean Ambrose have in mind now?
Ambrose, no. Ambrose, no.
What the hell does he have
Ambrose
planned?
don't
Ambrose,
Everybody-
a total nutcase. Ooh, where'd he go? Oh!
Oh! Elbowing him right through that. Just going through. Just, wait a minute. Just absolutely going through the sternum of John Morrison.
On our announce table.
Hey, I get you're a Morrison fan, but how the hell does he come back from that?
He'll make the most of it.
And it seems
Most
that
of
Dean
it.
Ambrose is trying to retain his championship by count.
His chest might be moist. With all that blood that's running inside from getting it right into the sternum. I don't know if his heart's okay. Someone should check on it. I certainly don't think we'll be seeing Morrison leave with the Intercontinental title after just taking that. But Morrison, now he's running on pure adrenaline. He somehow has enough energy left in him to fight.
And Morrison somehow just got thrown outside the ring and immediately jumped back in. And now Morrison's throwing Ambrose outside the ring and possibly taking back control of this match.
Before he threw him out to the ring, he hit him with a flying knee strike there to the back, but Ambrose is rolling back in.
I mean, honestly, if you ask me, I think this match has gone pretty the same on both ways. I mean, every time Dean Ambrose gets something going, John Morrison capitalizes it back into his own hands.
Wait a minute. Setting up for something. Oh, he bounces off the rope there, rebounds with a nice rebounding elbow to the face of Morrison. There's a few jabs to the face there. Morrison
A missed
looking
kick.
too-
And wait a second. It's not cases.
But let's go back to how that match between Morrison and Ambrose ended. The tide really changed with that elbow drop onto the table. But Morrison was able to get a flying knee strike in. However, once Ambrose rolled back in, that was it, because that punch opened up an opportunity for Ambrose to hit the dirty deeds on John Morrison to take the win and retain his Intercontinental Championship.
And well, we'll be right back with more action after the break. welcome back to Wrestlemania Backlash. Of course, up next, we have Naomi versus Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. What are your gentlemen's thoughts?
No, you, Naomi, personally, when I interviewed her, I heard nothing but confidence in her voice, and I believe that confidence is going to translate into the ring, and that Rhea Ripley is going to feel the glow.
And of course, I have to agree with you on that. Naomi could retain the title, but you have to realize, is she motivated? Yes, but the thing to think about here is Rhea Ripley has strongly overpowered Naomi, almost made Naomi look weak, when we all know that she is a fighting champion and is not weak. What do you guys think that could honestly play into this match?
Ripley certainly has that strength advantage there, but Naomi is a ring general and is someone unlike Rhea Ripley has ever faced before. Naomi got the job done at WrestleMania. I think she's going to get it done here tonight at WrestleMania Backlash too. And Rhea's nothing but a sore loser.
I don't know, Sean. I personally believe, right, that Rhea was a whole different person at WrestleMania 3. Completely different to this Rhea that we're going to be seeing tonight.
And of course, over on our YouTube channel, there is a current poll running. Who do you guys think is going to win the championship? Either Naomi, you think, retain the championship, or you think Rhea Ripley will get the championship and take it to Raw? Of course, the lights coming out here in the arena, and here comes Rhea Ripley.
This Rhea Ripley is more brutal than ever.
And I agree with you. Rhea Ripley is looking almost demonic. Like, she is motivated. She has overpowered Naomi, and she knows she can probably win this match if she doesn't make any mistakes. But like you guys said, Naomi's confident, meaning if Rhea Ripley makes that one mistake, that will hopefully cost her the match. Could cost her the match.
I mean, I totally agree with you, Ratio. I mean,
Who? Enzo, for the last time, if you're gonna say something, say it right. But as I was saying, I personally believe Rhea Ripley has this new demonic look, and my bad, she is ready for this.
Well, I agree with
Hey.
you. Rhea Ripley looks confident, but could she be overconfident tonight with her new look?
You know, this way it's the pure hellfire of Rhea Ripley. This is the non-stop glow of Naomi. Depends which one's going to come out on top, the darkness or the light. I think this will go any other way.
And here
The
it comes.
crowd. Look at them.
Naomi,
Roaring for our Raw Women's
favorite.
champ. Graves, why don't you get up and dance?
Not really the dancing type.
Maybe Enzo can dance, because I think he knows how to dance. He just doesn't
If
know
he
how.
tries to moonwalk, I don't know.
I know how to bust a move on the dance floor.
Show us.
God, come on, he's like a dying bird in there.
Come on. Well, Enzo, you can have that.
Good
Go
one,
for it,
Cole.
Enzo.
Good one, Cole.
And of course, Enzo trying to be a show-off here at ringside, but Enzo cannot get sidetracked. He has to watch and say his thoughts on this match, honestly. and Rhea Ripley and Naomi looking at each other, and Naomi doesn't seem like she actually could win this. She's not taking this serious.
Yeah, she always brings a role like this. There's nothing but pure confidence in Naomi's eyes there.
As it should. Because Naomi, after all, is the Raw Women's Champion. She leads the Raw Women's locker room.
Don't get confused by that blue gear.
And of course, at WrestleMania 3, Naomi became the Raw Women's Champion after defeating Bayley. And Bayley is a 2-time Raw Women's Champion, and that was really difficult for Naomi to do.
I mean, all of you guys are talking about Naomi, but let's focus on Rhea Ripley. I mean, she has proved to herself and to everybody else in every arena she's been in that she is an unstoppable force. And I think
Rhea
more
Ripley
people need to focus
doesn't
on
give a rat's ass about what the WWE Universe thinks about her.
That's very fair.
And when
This is
Naomi
pure
was
violence and carnage now, and Bayley and Lita found that out firsthand.
and now we're underway. Naomi quickly knocking down Rhea Ripley and trying to take control of this match. But that's honestly failing because Rhea just did some massive left and right to Naomi. And of course, Rhea Ripley already needs a breather to get out of that ring. And that could have been the mistake Naomi's making. She's not going for Rhea Ripley.
She's taking her time. After all, if she wanted to, she has the champion's
look
advantage.
At this. And a dive taking out Rhea Ripley right where she stood.
We maybe see.
I think Rhea got up though.
I think Rhea Ripley got up in the last segment and maybe counted it.
Ooh.
And now
Nice uppercut to the face of Rhea Ripley, taking the fight.
And we all say that Rhea Ripley's confident, but Naomi's taking these shots from Rhea. And now they're in the...
It took the ref a while to do their job.
The referee needs to do their job. They can't slow count. They can't do any of that today.
It's not slow count. It's that Naomi was being attacked in the corner.
Did you see that? What Rhea just did? She just caught Naomi out of midair and threw her out of the ring. Just shrugging Naomi off. We never really seen someone do that. Now these women are both brawling off in the middle of the ring. Naomi now getting knocked down.
Rhea Ripley favoring her back there. I think she's definitely taking a good amount of offense. And ooh, a knee strike. Taking out Naomi, but Naomi also got a good hit in.
And that can't fare well because that shot maybe could have even hurt Rhea more. Now Rhea's trying to say a timeout.
Because Naomi have planned up here. Climbing up. Still climbing. Stop climbing, Naomi. You turn your back once. Rhea's going to be right there. And she just takes out Ripley. I expected a bit more brutality from Rhea Ripley going into this. She's slipping up against the champion. Ooh. Bouncing her off the stairs there.
But is she really the leader that Raw needs?
And like I said, was Rhea Ripley overconfident like I said at the beginning of this match?
Trust me, as the general manager, I don't want someone like Rhea Ripley running the show.
Yeah, we might need to listen to a bunch of goth concerts. That's never what we want.
My Chemical Romance, Jimmy Eat World, Doors to My Sanity. We're going to be hearing all of them.
All the greats.
I don't know about the last one. But yeah, the other two are the greats.
And Rhea Ripley just asked Naomi if she's the champ. Meaning the fact that Rhea Ripley really doesn't think that Naomi should be the champion right now.
I mean, Rhea did bring up that at WrestleMania that she had to fight 2 challengers at once and that it was not fair.
And now, Rhea Ripley once again needs a breather. And that maybe is the mistake Naomi just made. She's not staying on her.
Not a breather, Cole. She was out of harm's way right there. Definitely dodged that knee.
I guess though, but Naomi needed to stay on the attack no matter what. She's letting Rhea favor her back and recover. And now, Naomi's made that mistake again. She's not staying on Rhea Ripley, which could ultimately cost her. And now she is. Now Rhea Ripley's running back into the ring. Now both women seem to just be looking at each other, not fighting.
They're fighting now. Naomi using those ropes to propel herself back up there, running towards Ripley, but Ripley grabs Naomi there by the arm, throwing her into the ropes over there, and ooh, she gets sent right to the outside. Her back crashing against the table there.
Move! Through the table!
Off the table right there. That was crazy. What do you guys think?
Exactly what I said in the beginning.
There's definitely risks to be taken.
It was. Do you think it's safe for me to hop back over now?
Look at this menace. Enzo taking Cole's seat. Come on, Enzo, let the professional...
Actually, it's taking my seat back.
Come on,
Wait a
He was
minute.
never
No,
the
speaking
speaker
of
to begin
fact, look at Naomi.
Enzo, come on. Get out of my seat. You're not even talking anyway. I need to cover this match. And continuing. Finally, Naomi getting knocked down by Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is the one leading this match. She says she's going to become the new locker room leader on Monday Night Raw. Just kicking Naomi right in the ribs, sending her around all around the ring, giving her a tour of each turnbuckle. That's a vacation you don't want to go on.
Like you said, you don't want Rhea Ripley as your champion. And currently, Naomi is getting knocked and absolutely wrecked and
I
destroyed.
don't agree with what Rhea's methods are, but hey, whichever woman wrestles the better match is the one who should rightfully be called champion, and depends who takes this athletic contest
and
home in their favor.
And Naomi meeting Rhea right on the top rope.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
But Rhea Ripley has a grasp of Naomi. And a power bomb. Going for the cover.
And now the referee noticing the ropes on the way and that Rhea Ripley is using the ropes.
Rhea clearly upset, but now she's dragging Naomi across.
And another power.
Just knocking out Naomi there. And we might have a new champion. Come on, Naomi, fight out of it.
Now you can say Rhea Ripley
And
is
that's it. We have a new Raw Women's Champion in the form of Rhea Ripley.
HBK, I told you, it's these small mistakes Naomi made in the match and letting Rhea Ripley recover. If Naomi showed her, Naomi might still be, maybe could have still been champion right now. but unfortunately, that did not happen.
I mean, yes, Naomi did lose, but you have to give her some props. Even stepping in the ring with Rhea Ripley is a scary thing to do.
Well, we can all see Raw now has a new leader, being Rhea Ripley.
Okay, now how can you go forward with Rhea Ripley being the top of the Raw locker room?
The Raw Women's Division better be on check. Up next, Seth Rollins taking on Big E for the WWE United States Championship. Let me tell you how this all started. In case you remember, Rollins, he beat the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania to win the United States title. And after that, declared the United States of Rollins. I think he thinks he's the president of the WWE. But still, what happened is that Seth Rollins was issuing his first United States Open Challenge, which the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy, who is a competitor down on NXT, accepted it. Jeff Hardy is a reckless daredevil. I know you've had your issues with him, Enzo.
And HBK, with how you're...
Yeah, I mean, I've had my issues with him, but he is still a great superstar and competitor.
Jeff Hardy wasn't great enough to take home the United States Championship on that episode of Raw, and then Seth Rollins attacked Hardy after the match until Big E came in to save his friend.
And HBK, what could this mean if one of the top stars on NXT, since you run NXT, leaves NXT and has to go to the main rosters because he wins this tonight and becomes the United States champion? What do you think would happen?
He is already on NXT, but if Jeff Hardy had won, we wouldn't hear the end of it from Rollins. Of course, Rollins did come out on top with Big E rescuing him from Rollins. And in case you remember, this week on Raw, Big E pinned Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3, only for Rollins to hit him with a stomp off the table. We don't know if Big E is medically able to compete after that.
I mean, yeah, they are both great competitors, but in the end, I don't think Big E has what it takes to defeat Seth Rollins in this.
Honestly, could we maybe, if Jeff Hardy wins, could we possibly see Big E or something like that interfering?
Well, I think you forgot that Hardy match was 2 weeks ago. It's Big E tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying that, HBK, but you have to realize all it takes is one distraction. Because even if Big E is injured or not cleared, no one saying he doesn't have to step in the ring. He could simply come out and distract him.
Rollins is one of the smartest competitors. I don't know if a simple distraction is enough to take him out.
I mean, I hear what Michael Cole is saying.
Enzo, I think you're getting confused. That's exactly why I took my chair back. Anyway, let's get focused on that.
Of course, Big E at WrestleMania came up short against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns in a contest for the Universal Championship in the main event, no less, of Night 1. Ever since then, he's been trying to get that same glory he had back then. Now, will Big E dethrone and destroy the United States of Rollins? Will he overthrow the president of the United States of Rollins, Seth Rollins? It says he's an architect and that he's here to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim Monday Night Raw. And Big E is going to put that to the test at WrestleMania Backlash here tonight.
Oh, exactly like I said. Here it comes. Big E. Down. I think that can save your wins. What if Xavier wins with a simple distraction and cause Big E to win the match?
Is indeed Xavier Woods. Xavier here tonight to watch his friends succeed and prevail. Of course, Kofi Kingston is in here. He has to focus on preparing for his NXT Championship matchup.
Hey, watch his friend prevail. what I think he's out here to do is watch Seth Rollins get distracted.
Oh no, I don't think Big E wants to win that way via the distraction.
I mean, you never know. When it's for the gold, you'll do anything.
Big E is an honorable man.
And of course, we all know only takes one.
Wait a minute.
devastating
I think it's
stop.
time for everybody stand up and salute. It's time for the president.
It's time for the visionary, Seth freaking Rollins. And now he's playing himself as the president.
I mean, he says he's a modern day George Washington. As he's as strong as Washington, as honest as Lincoln.
Hey, Michael Cole, I have a question for you.
Wait a minute, no, there's no time for questions. The United States champion is in the building. Rollins always has some amazing ring gear. I'm excited to see. And what the hell is he wearing?
HBK, I think he is the president. He has the American flag. He has an American hat.
It has a little gold eagle on top of it. The United States of Rollins here tonight. Or do you see Big E going home with the gold?
Of course, Xavier trying to talk my colleague HBK.
Well, Seth, I don't know what the hell you're wearing, but I like it. Jacket, let's put the hat down here. And yeah, there's many of those wristbands type. His fist ready to crack Big E's face wide open.
And of course, currently Xavier was sidetracked with us before the match, and him talking to Big E could also get him sidetracked.
Well, Michael, what I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, I have a question for you. Who do you think has the better advantage in this match?
There's a ton of advantages. Big E has that strength, speed. Seth Rollins has that agility and ring IQ. He knows every part of the ring, and he knows how to make it pay with them. And I mean, look at this right here. Rollins immediately lashing out at Big E. He knew E was not ready there.
Seth Rollins mocking Xavier Woods, telling him to go get his partner, and Big E having no part in it, hitting Seth Rollins huge right.
Now Rollins goes to the outside. Xavier insulting the drip of Seth frickin' Rollins, and I don't think Rollins is too big of a fan of that. Rollins getting into the face of Woods here. Look at him, he's offended. Ooh, a super kick right into the kisser of Xavier Woods, knocking him out there.
That was Seth Rollins' way of saying, I am not dealing with you right now. I don't have
No, you got it all wrong. That wasn't Rollins' way of doing that. That was Rollins' way of getting into the head of Big E. Just super kicking his best friend right in the face. It certainly worked.
Oh, and Big E not having any part of that, sending Rollins to the outside out of frustration.
Big E making Rollins pay for what he did to his buddy. Xavier is out like a light. Crowd, of course, they're going wild. They want to see the New Day take home the win. They want to see Big E as your new United States Championship. Ooh, a nice knee strike there. Completely leveling Big E. Now what does Rollins have planned? I think he's looking to that upper turnbuckle there.
Seth Rollins climbing.
Go big or go home, Rollins.
What's he looking for here?
He's looking for something. And wait a minute, I think I know exactly what he's going
Falcon
for.
Arrow!
That wasn't a Falcon Arrow, that was a red arrow turned into a frog splash there. That's that innovative offense of Seth the freaking Rollins. And a kick out.
Big E kicking out.
Big E cannot believe what he has just seen. His finishing maneuver there just kicked out of. They're telling the ref that he's kidding, that should have been a 3. That this ref is trying to screw on him.
Yeah, I think Seth Rollins is in disbelief.
Of course he is. He had him beat there.
Big E just sent Seth Rollins out into the outside of the... Seth
Here's
Rollins.
you the first time, Seth.
Dang, you're kidding. I think he thinks he's being played with.
And a flying knee strike right there. Rollins now looking around the crowd again. Rollins taking time to soak it in. Wait a minute. I think
Seth Rollins just laughed.
Ready there. A stomp. And he's getting ready. He's gonna burn down the New Day. Wait a minute. Big ending. That was a big ending.
Big ending.
Come on. That's a 1. That's a 2. And a kick out. Rollins manages to beat the count. He manages to somehow get out of that. And now Big E's in disbelief. The crowd just went wild right there. Big E got his momentum back. Rollins just barely made it out.
Big E chasing after Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins just runs.
He is running, trying to get out of here, screaming, no, he wants nothing to do. Wait a minute.
Oh!
Stop! Curb stomp! Just planted. Big E's face right there. Rollins using every last bit of adrenaline to connect with that.
And of course,
1,
2.
Oh, kick out.
Wait. The referee counted 3, I think.
That was a 3?
No, he was out. He was out.
Oh, that was a kick out.
Kick out.
Big E kicked out at a count of 2.5, nearly at the 3.
This is for America. Nice DDT.
I agree. That was an amazing DDT.
Big E rolling out to the outside. What is Seth Rollins thinking? I think he's going... I think he's looking for the suicide dive. And it connects right onto Big E. Seth Rollins is giving Big E no time to recover.
He isn't.
And if
Rollins now
doing what-
setting up for it. Oh, wait a minute. No. A
Powerbomb by
onto
Big
the
E!
apron. That's a move taken right out of Kevin Owens' book right there. Just taking out Rollins right into his back there. Rollins, one of his signature moves is that buckle bomb, and now he's sort of on the receiving end.
Big E thinking about what he has to do next to put Seth Rollins away.
Wait a minute, Rollins jumps right over Big E though. That spear attempt, it didn't go too good. And second curb stomp.
This is
Taking
over.
out Big
This
E.
is over.
One,
This might be it right here.
2.
That's a 2.
It's over.
3, yeah, this is
Your
over.
United States champion, Seth freaking Rollins, the president of Monday Night Raw. And that was Seth Rollins.
I mean, that was a hell of a match, no matter what the outcome was from both of these opponents. But congratulations to Seth Rollins for obtaining his championship.
That was a huge win for Rollins, and that was a huge loss for Big E, losing 2 title matches. Up next, it is the SmackDown Women's Championship, as Liv Morgan defends her title against the self-proclaimed role model, inspirational hero of SmackDown, Eva Marie. Eva Marie claims she has more charity work than John Cena, Justin Bieber, and the president combined. Graves, I know you had a bathroom break there, but I highly doubt you missed that.
What did I miss?
I mean, Rollins came out dressed up like Uncle Sam and beat the hell out of the New Day.
That sounds amazing.
Hey, who knows? I heard that you personally voted for Seth Rollins in that mock election he held backstage.
Of course I did.
But how do you explain the votes going missing? So it just and Rollins declaring that must mean that God wants him as president. I mean, if you
Anything to make WWE great again.
the history between Eva Marie and Liv Morgan. Now, this is a case where these two don't really know each other that well. Because, in case you remember, Eva was only made #1 contender yesterday. Well, let's talk about what Eva Marie has done so far here in the WWE. She debuted at Stand and Deliver and eliminated 4 other women to win her debut Battle Royale. And ever since then, she's been on a roll. Whether or not it's been at the Raw pre-shows, live events, or SmackDown itself. Been doing great. In case you remember, she originally lost her #1 contenders match to Sasha Banks. Banks, however, walked out of the arena and therefore Eva Marie was able to defeat Lita to become the new #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, Graves, what are your thoughts on all these so-called charitable acts Eva Marie has been doing for the WWE?
She knows exactly what she's doing for the WWE. She's inspiring all the little girls at home. I mean, look at it like this, right? If she wins the SmackDown Women's Championship, every little girl is going to be inspired and wanting to be just like her.
It's great and all, Corey. All the little girls I know are rooting for Liv Morgan to win this one.
I think we're looking at the wrong. Hey, your kids aren't a valid source.
They voted for Liv to win. I don't think any little girl wants to see Eva Marie.
You'd be surprised. She's the next Hogan of our generation.
You sure that's a good thing?
Yeah, she'll tell the kids to eat their vitamins, all the good stuff.
Let's hope she doesn't say the other word Hogan said.
So, Cole,
do you think Eva Marie winning the title just does not work for Liv Morgan, brother?
I don't know. You never know if Eva Marie might have worked herself into a shoot here.
Indeed. Liv Morgan here says she has a job to get done. But that doesn't mean that she's doing the job.
But gentlemen, you have to realize one thing. I don't think even Marie can pull this off. Because you have to remember a few weeks ago on SmackDown when Sasha Banks ultimately won but walked out of the arena, the ultimate thing is Eva Marie really got pinned 2-3 by Brie Bella, which couldn't even close to get the task done on Liv Morgan yesterday. Meaning that there's no way.
I personally have trained with Eva before down at the NXT Performance Center, and I will tell you this. Despite all those role model lies, she still is one hell of an athlete.
I think that's true, but I don't think Eva has what it takes.
Of course she has what it takes. Look at her. She's an inspiration.
It was more than a pretty face here tonight. She says that she is a champion and that tonight is her night to prove it.
She's inspiring everyone. I'm even inspired. I'm even inspired. I'm stuttering.
Oh, I thought you said you're expired there, and I think
whoa.
Liv Morgan's SmackDown Women's Championship has run past its expiration date here tonight at Wrestlemania Backlash.
Which is most likely going to happen.
Are you sure about that?
Do you think a woman who wears a tiara to the ring is not sure about winning?
Maybe she isn't wearing the bow. I think that got destroyed in the triple threat. Who knows, maybe she's using all those so-called donations that are going to charity for her own benefit.
Yeah, look at that. What was given to charity?
About other children, care to explain why you want to redemption instead of charity?
Whoa. Sean. You don't need to bring these moments up, because I can bring 97 up.
Well, let's make another point.
So what if I was a degenerate?
Eva really isn't focused.
Speaking, wait a minute, I think Liv Morgan has been here too. Of course, that's Harley Quinn inspired here tonight.
Great, another nutcase. See, this is definitely not what WWE wants. We don't want to inspire children to be absolute nutcases like Liv Morgan and even Dean Ambrose.
Why do you think Liv Morgan agreeing to defend against Marie is just a suicidal idea to agree to? No, you Graves, you Percy think
we are underway. The SmackDown Women's Championship. Liv Morgan versus Eva Marie.
What a match this is going to be.
And I might change my opinion because Eva Marie's in control already. And of course, now Liv Morgan is in control, screaming, "Come on!" And now she's running the ropes, possibly, maybe going for a dive. And I was correct.
Wait a second. Catches the dive.
What a nice maneuver there.
Such an inspirational dive.
You have to understand, though, Liv Morgan, the damage she could just took, Eva Marie just powerbombed her as hard as she could onto the apron.
Of course she's going to pound her as hard as she could. Pause.
And a DDT to Liv Morgan on the apron again. Yeah, but Eva wants the count-out victory. But you have to understand, like you said in WWE, the only way a title can change hands is by pinfall or submission. Titles can't change by count-out. So even if Eva wins tonight by count-out, that's quite literally not going to do anything for Eva. And now Eva wants that count-out, thinking she's going to win. Thinking that she's about to win the title, when in reality she's not going to win the title.
Indeed, indeed.
And Liv Morgan, an Irish whip to Eva Marie, launching her onto the apron, clutching now the rope.
What was that? I believe getting off the apron. Very smart.
This might be the mistake Liv Morgan's making that a lot of these females tonight have been making. They've simply not stayed on their opponents. Oh! That was a devastating spear by Liv Morgan. Now, Eva Marie trying to...
Come on, Eva, get back in there. Don't give up the fight yet.
Now, man, we might want to move out of the way. Now, Liv Morgan throwing Eva back in the ring. Now Liv Morgan climbing to the top turnbuckle. What a superplex off the top rope by Eva Marie. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Now, you guys have to understand the amount of force that is on Liv Morgan. Because you guys just noticed that kick out. That wasn't a forceful kick out. She simply lifted her shoulder. Meaning the tank could start be emptying. And she might not be able to continue this match soon. And once again, Eva Marie is going for that count-out victory.
Why is she going for that?
And now Eva Marie is arguing with the ref. And a dive onto Liv Morgan from Eva Marie on the outside. Eva Marie is saying nothing to Liv Morgan. And a power bomb. Liv Morgan is saying for her to be quiet and to stop talking. Now Liv Morgan back in control, trying to get her in to pin her and retain her championship. And maybe Liv Morgan might be going for a splash or a moonsault of sorts.
And a jumping DDT.
And Liv Morgan
Jack flash fast right there. Pulling her in there.
Could this be the end of the match? And once again, Liv Morgan just whipped her into ropes. And outside the ring. I told you, Eva Marie was not on track for the beginning of this match.
Quite down call. Eva's gonna get up. She's gonna take the SmackDown Women's Championship. Just you wait. This is nothing but more of a flesh wound.
However, you have to understand the main thing here. Right now, Eva Marie didn't even know that she can't win it by count out. She thought she could just won it by count out. Now the rest of one.
She's so inspirational. They should have just handed her the title now.
Exactly how. And the veteran skills of Eva Marie grabbing the bottom rope. And a DDT again. And this time she's nowhere near the rope. No, don't end it like this.
She even Cole understands. This is not true.
Wait a minute, but no, that was a fair victory right there. Exactly. And it's over.
Though. Like I said, gentlemen, it's over because of that one mistake. Liv Morgan was on track and focused, and Eva Marie was distracted more on us than the actual match. Therefore, that is why
Liv Morgan retains her SmackDown Women's title.
Like you said, this is why Liv Morgan is the locker room leader for SmackDown and the head of the women's locker room.
And Eva Marie, this is not a good day for her tonight. I guess according to Eva Marie, all the little girls in the world are now crying.
We all have to understand something, though.
Alright, this is true.
Listen, gentlemen, next up is our main event. The WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. What honestly could this mean for Goldberg's son Gage? Because Gage has been heavily involved.
He has been heavily involved. I've heard rumors that MVP might not be here tonight. Course, Goldberg and Bobby Lashley have a lot, and I mean a lot of history with each other, Graves.
It all started after Bobby's big celebration. Goldberg made a statement, said he was next, and from there, Bobby didn't know what to do.
Yes, and in case you remember, Goldberg even more furious going into this. Because remember on the Go Home Raw, Bobby tried putting his hands on Gage. Graves, who do you got on taking home the WWE Championship?
I mean, it's a hard one. We have the Almighty on one side, but then we have Goldberg, a legend in his own right.
Indeed. Goldberg is here, Graves. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Brought Gage right along with him.
Oh, come on. This is Wrestlemania Backlash, not a daycare.
You should be at the side there supporting your father. I mean, this table's for commentators only. We don't know where Enzo went. Don't know where Michael Cole went.
He just snagged her hat.
Heartbreak Kid doesn't go without his heartbreak hats. There's the Almighty on his podium. Go for it, kid. I don't know if you can prove yourself up against an almighty force. Bobby Lashley.
Look at that podium. This is different. Bobby Lashley's not accompanied by MVP.
Old MVP, he has other business to attend to tonight, and that he trusts Bobby Lashley to retire Goldberg.
For sure, this whole arena has the trust of Bobby Lashley. They're going ecstatic for him.
sheer aura is breathtaking, isn't it, Graves?
As you see these two men staring down, it's all for the WWE Championship. These titans of the game. It can be anyone's game, right, Michaels?
It can be here tonight. Both men here are former champions. Gage, I think you've been mistaken. It was Graves over here was bad mouthing your father. You should have stayed in school, kid. Do your homework.
Oh, come on.
Make sure you don't end up at the funny farm.
You're treating him like he's 3.
Hey, I mean, Lashley and Goldberg were both two men who didn't appear at WrestleMania 3. Lashley and Goldberg eyeing each other up. In the crowd, they're ready. And oh, he didn't even say you're next. He said the Lashley's dead.
God damn!
You sure are getting into this, Graves. And a spear. Holy fiddlesticks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's a child right next to you.
Well, we need a referee in there. I think that ref was expecting that.
Complaining.
And Lashley just rolling around after that spear. I think that's the most agility we've seen from the Almighty in quite some time. We're used to him just throwing his opponent around the ring.
This time he's the one being thrown around.
Two men just charging at each other here. Throwing ham hocks at each other. These two men are giants and colossus of this industry. Now these two men going blow to blow. Lashley rolling to the outside. Graves, what type of move is Lashley making by doing this?
He's playing it smart.
Gage, of course, trying to get in Lashley's face. Ooh, and a spear into the barricade.
Oh!
Just bouncing. Lashley's back off of that. You have to remember, Goldberg also went head first into that. That was holding his ribs.
But he definitely doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
Clearly favoring that. And a kick out at 2. Goldberg took too long going with that pinfall attempt there, Graves.
I think that spear really hurt him. So even though he tried to get the cover, it wasn't really all he wished for.
Indeed, it wasn't all that he wished for.
Sean, go. Quiet down the kid, will you?
It's your job. I already got my own kids back at home.
Hey! Gage, that's your name, right? Get out of there.
Yeah, but I think he's taking your advice a bit wrong. He's going into the ring.
This is... management, I did not mean for this.
Lashley just looking confused.
Hell, I'm pretty sure Lashley wouldn't... Oh, wait, no. No. You're the almighty and all, but don't spear the kid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Goldberg taught Gage a few things about wrestling. I mean, I taught my kids how to hit the sweet chin music.
Yeah, of course you did.
And
what a statement here.
In a minute.
I think you're forgetting that he said that he's going to gut him like a goldfish.
He said a fish. I don't know where you got the gold from there, Graves.
Hey, get it? Goldberg, goldfish, it was a joke. Get it? Comedy.
Their comedy. I don't think Goldberg's laughing at this.
Oh!
And Lashley definitely not laughing at bouncing off the table there.
This is not where the Almighty wants to be.
Should back away a bit now.
Oh.
Okay, Goldberg now saying, "Don't talk, my son." He's making it sound like Lashley badmouth Gage, which he certainly has.
Yeah, he said he was gonna gun him like a fish. If that's not bad mouthing, I don't know what is.
And now Goldberg rolling down. Oh, come on, Lashley, don't do it. That man has a child. In fact, that child is right there.
Oh, screw the child.
I don't think that's legal. And a power bomb onto the table with Gage doing his best to distract the Almighty.
And pleading.
Crowd is right. This is indeed awesome. These two titans meeting. We can sit down again now. Whew. Was that wild, Graves?
Oh, it was.
And a kick out there. Lashley nearly retaining his WWE Championship.
Hopefully he
holding
can.
onto the ropes there. Oh, he just called him a son of a bitch. Now, personally, if I was Goldberg, I would not take that. But what he does have to take is that power bomb.
Oh, setting up. The Almighty's definitely setting up.
And up for a spear. A minute.
Come on. Uh-oh. No, don't do it.
This
no,
is a good plan here. He's not gonna hurt Gage. I hope he doesn't. I don't think Lashley has it in him. Why is he running the ropes? No. What does this mean?
Oh! Sparing the child! The child has a family! He has a father! He has a father who's broken in half! That child is broken in half!
Humanity graves. My God. God is my witness. Gage is out of this. Wait a minute.
He might as well be dead! Goldberg has seen enough! Goldberg's going for him, that child's dead! Someone get him a pediatrician or something!
The crowd going wild for Goldberg. Hammer in the face of Lashley there with those lefts and those rights.
Lashley's messed with Goldberg's son for the last time. Oh. What was Lashley thinking?
And Lashley.
Oh!
That's
It's on a double spear!
I don't really know how that works, but they did it.
Bunting shoulders, I think?
Another spear there. Lashley got up first and he got that momentum in his favor. It's gonna be it. Your Graves, and it is.
Definitely.
Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, retains his WWE Championship.
Not a surprise here.
think that we haven't seen the end of this heated rivalry.
And look at that. A true champion celebration on his podium with his championship, spearing a child, spearing his dad. Hell, if his mother was there, he'd probably spear her too. What a sight to be seen, Sean. Talk about sights to be seen. What a pay-per-view it's been.
WrestleMania Backlash. This has been it. Everything that we saw WrestleMania has been close to an end. We will see you guys next week. But I'm Shawn Michaels from Boys Raves, and this has been WrestleMania Backlash. Be sure to tune in next week for some even more quality action.